Hello and welcome back in the Gourmet Gambit. Mole poblano, Mexico's national dish. To make a mole poblano or a mole negro, some recipes have from 20 to 35 ingredients, but it's such an amazing dish. If you would like to make this recipe, notice that you might spend your day in the kitchen. I'm Wes, let's get started. Chicken, pork belly, take off the bones of the pork. And we're going to cut them into nice big chunks. Chicken, I'm going to cut them in pieces as well. Now here we go. Bring a good amount of water up to the boiling point, and we're going to blanch sear our meats for 1 minute. Once it has boiled for 1 minute, we're going to take the meat out. Again, we're going to heat up our water. Add 6 chicken stock cubes, and first we're going to add the pork belly. Once the pork belly has cooked for half an hour, we're going to add the chicken. Put your tomatoes and tomatillos on the oven plate with the onion. Put your oven on the grill position, 220 degrees, and we just want to give this a nice roast. Here you go. And after half an hour we're going to add our chicken. And we're going to let it cook slowly for another 30 to 40 minutes. You have to check out when the meat is really done. We're going to prepare our dried chilies. We've got about 8 pasilla chilies, 4 to 5 ancho or mulatto chilies, and 8 guajillo chilies. We're going to seed them and we're going to preserve the seeds. Notice that these chilies are not very hot. They are 2 on a scale of 10. They are actually amazingly fragrant. Take a dry frying pan and we're going to use some low heat, and we're going to toast our chilies lightly. We don't want them to burn, we just want to wake the essential oils. And when you start smelling these beautiful flavors coming up, that's enough to take them out. It's really amazing, the fragrance that comes out. Just rinse them quickly on the cold water. And then we're going to let them soak in cold water for at least 2 hours. Don't throw away the water, because we're going to use it for the sauce as well. In a small frying pan, also add a tablespoon of preserved chili seeds and toast them lightly on a medium fire. And here's the part nobody likes. We're going to grind our spices. So I think this is fairly enough. Toast your sesame seeds on a medium fire, lightly brown, and preserve. So the plantain banana, the darker they become, the better they are. And cut them into slices. And we're also going to use half a lime. Pour a cup of oil in your frying pan, medium heat. We're going to fry the plantain first until they become lightly brown. Fry the almonds. This is just going to take a minute or two. Then take them out. Then fry the pumpkin seeds. They just have to crack open. Fry the peanuts. Fry the crackers. Fry the raisins. If you see they're blowing up a little bit, then you can take them off. And our prunes. 1 minute is enough. As you can see, we got a lot of ingredients to blend. We got our onions and tomatoes, crackers, garlic, plantain, banana, sesame seeds, lime, oregano. We're going to add the chocolate only at the last half hour of cooking, so don't put the chocolate in your blender. All our nuts, dried fruits and seeds. And here we got all our chilies and of course our spices. So what we're going to do when we're blending is we're going to add each time some water of the chilies and some of our chicken stock. So you probably have to blend several times, and you can do this as you like. You don't have to mix it all up each time. See, it's very nice and creamy, and we continue blending until we finished all our ingredients. So this is the moment where you can adjust the flavors with salt. I'm going to put my casserole in the oven, 190 degrees, for 2.5 hours. Of course you can also let it simmer on the gas in the cooking pot. Of course, you don't have to be a freak like me. You can also make this in a small amount, but take notice that the ingredients list is for a lot of sauce. But you can always freeze it in. You don't need to feed the world if you don't want to. Now the sauce is nicely reduced. For the last half an hour we're going to put our chocolate in there. It's 100% pure cacao, and another half an hour of cooking and we're ready. Mole Poblano, such an amazing recipe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and all that's left to say, my dear friends, bon appetit and see you back soon.